Hey guys, what's going on? This is the Wrestle Talk podcast for May the, the 16th of 2015, along with my co-host, Matt Jericho. Matt, how you doing?
Fine, guys. How are all of you?
I'm pretty sure they're doing okay. No, just kidding. What's up, guys? Welcome to Wrestle Talk episode 4. Today we have a lot in store for you. We have predictions for WWE Payback. We'll be doing the Payback review tomorrow. Actually, Matt will be with me tomorrow, is the idea this far. Let's see what happens. And we have preview predictions for NXT TakeOver Unstoppable, which is going to be next Wednesday on the WWE Network, which you can get free for the month of May. And then you have to pay $9.99.
Oh, he's free?
It's free for the month, yeah.
Again? Wow.
Yeah, they're doing that Netflix thing where I guess at some point they're just going to say the first month is free.
Wow. Oh, alright.
Alright, so let's get into what we had to get into. I should have picked up a card before I even did this, but it's whatever. We'll just roll through. I'll just think of the few. So, Payback, dude. This is going to be tomorrow, and anything in particular outside of the Fatal 4 that you're actually looking into?
The I Quit match I think will be a good match, but the ending will be trash, I guarantee.
They're going to have Lana say I quit for Rusev. It's going to happen. That's the way they're going to do it.
Yeah. And did you hear about them turning Lana face, maybe?
Yes, they're going to make her the face of the women's division.
Good.
They're going to make her the next AJ.
Oh, wow.
Not like crazy, but you know what I mean. And from what I hear, she has an extensive MMA background.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to what they're going to do with this. And she's going to turn on Rusev and say she's not really Russian. She's actually American. Her name is CJ. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
But you're looking forward I'm looking forward to see what kind of pain Rusev puts Cena through, because this is going to be the second year in a row where Cena's had some sort of no disqualification type anything goes type match at Payback.
Yeah, that's what I kind of wanted to see. What's he's going to do this time?
And it wasn't even Cena who stole the show last time. It was Luke Harper and Eric Rowan and the Usos that came out and had all the crazy spots.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
They created a W2K15 OMG moment where Harper did the superplex off the top rope through the two tables outside the ring last year.
Yeah, that was sick.
What else we got here? I don't know, man. I just see Rusev is not winning this at all. I think everybody and their mother knows that. I think Ray Charles can see it coming that Rusev's not going to win. And even Stevie Wonder can. We both know. I'm sorry with the jokes. We both know the scenario here.
Too soon.
Yeah. Let me say this. I guess the idea that W is going off of is Rusev's not going to be buried. This is going to shoot him up to world title contention, and this summer he's going to spend time building himself back up.
Yeah, because once the streak done, no one really, or it's already done, so nobody really cares about Rusev anymore. I liked him, but now it's it doesn't matter.
I still like him.
I mean, I like him, yeah, but
I guess what I'm hearing the rumor is Rusev, after the Fatal 4 is done, Orton's going to be done going after the title, and Rusev's next objective is going to be Orton.
they'll probably have a good match.
Orton.
I want to see. Oh, go ahead.
What were you going to say?
No, it's off topic. I'll get to it later because we'll talk about it after.
All right, well, I see Rusev definitely getting put over by Orton.
Yeah.
This is the thing I totally see, because you look at it like this. Rusev has so much to gain. I mean, so much to gain. And I also see it this way. His career isn't over just because he lost to Cena and he's not undefeated anymore. I'm not going to say it doesn't work that way, but people were saying, oh, because of what happened with Bray Wyatt, it's about to happen to Rusev, and WWE just spent one pointless year putting Rusev together. No, that's not the way it works. Like, as much as people can say Cena still buries people, how have certain superstars been looked at after the John Cena U.S. Championship Open Invitational over these past couple of weeks? We've had Sami Zayn, who's been put on top of the world, as people would say that's the best match Cena's had thus far. We had Neville, who basically, as commentary even sold it, and everybody else put it, had Cena beat. He had him beat, dude.
Yeah.
Like, he hit the red arrow, and then they didn't get the chance. The referee didn't even get the chance to count, and Rusev broke it up. And commentary sold this: Cena was beat. Cena got caught by Neville.
So yeah, I mean, it's I don't know if it's you call it elevating, but it's not making them look buried, kinda.
And Neville, like, if you haven't known this, but no one's ever kicked out of the red arrow.
Wow. Well, someday Cena's probably gonna be the first guy to kick the punch.
It's going to be Cena or some next guy they want to put up. It's probably going to be Cena or Reigns, one of the two.
Oh, it's Reigns. Never mind.
Yeah, like, see, Cena's in a position now where he's ascending people. He's not burying them. He's ascending them. Even if they lose, like, yeah, John Cena's not going to lose. They're not going to kill John Cena's stock and make him lose in the mid-card. That's not going to happen. So what other way than to have, an amazing match with that person and then rise them above? Like,
Yeah.
This entire summer for Rusev is going to be the mission of building himself back up to the top. And then by the fall, and shouts out to John for this idea from, John from Puitoff on Facebook and from the...
Nizzle.
Yeah, Nizzle and their show TwitWow for giving me this idea and the conversation we had on Facebook. But Rusev could be chasing the championship by October, November. He could be chasing the World Championship by October, November. This entire summer is going to be him beating up Orton and then ascending himself to the championship. So I guess 2 summers in a row, 2 rising stars will have Randy Orton as their stepping stone to the championship.
Yeah.
Roman Reigns and Rusev. So, but I think we spent enough time on this match and what Rusev gains and doesn't get out of this match.
That's what's going to happen next year, maybe. Or something.
Well, you just cut out a lot there. What'd you say? Hello? Matt might be gone, guys. This is not good. Not good at all. Matt, if you could hang up and get back in, I don't know here, but I'm not gonna fall apart because Matt's gone. I'm just gonna say this. What I have to say about Cena is this is the intriguing thing about Cena to me. I don't know what's next. We don't know what's next for Cena after Rusev. Because this has basically been Cena's thing since February. And I haven't seen any signs of what they're leading toward next, who could be feuding with next, what could happen to him next. All we know is he's going to be champion, and that's going to be it. Now, something that would interest me, because they've had some good matches, would be a Luke Harper John Cena storyline. Talk about building your mid-card back up. This guy could be the king of the mid-card if you really put effort into it. I see Luke Harper. Well, I would like Luke Harper to be John Cena's next opponent. Oh, Matt, you back?
Yeah.
What happened?
I don't know, it just kicked me out.
Oh, okay. Well, I was basically saying here, Cena's next opponent, I would like to be Luke Harper.
I'll probably get there. Yeah, I can see that.
Because I was basically saying, after Rusev, we know Rusev's going to be moving on to other things because he's been beaten by Cena, 3 straight times now, which, yes, Cena may not be burying Rusev because Rusev may be going further up than Cena, but it still bothers me that Rusev had to go through getting beat by Cena 3 straight times.
Yeah.
That is one thing that truly does bother me, though.
Yeah, that's true. Very true, actually.
On the other side of things, though, for Cena, like I said, we don't know what's coming for him because Rusev has been Cena's thing since, actually, I said February, since after the Rumble in late January.
Yeah.
Cena's spent 4 months with Rusev.
Yep.
But let's move off of that and stop dwelling on the negative of Cena. And I want to break down the Cena Harper feud with you if it's to happen next, because if it is to happen next, that everybody's gotten a chance to face Cena yet, except for Luke Harper. And I figure they're not throwing Luke Harper up against him in the U.S. Open Challenge because they're saving this for a feud.
Yeah.
And it would be very interesting to me if Harper was next, because you also have to factor in the dynamic that Eric Rowan's back on his side.
Huh.
What, you didn't hear about that? Are you seeing that already?
I didn't.
Yeah, for those of you guys who don't know, Matt does not watch Raw on a weekly basis. And
Sorry, guys.
it's like, okay, like, when you're out on the West Coast, like California, it's kind of hard because, like, this is still during the daytime hours of the times that people have their lives to deal with.
Yeah.
And it's like here on the East Coast where it's like 8 at night. So it's kind of hard to, do it.
Yeah.
But, anyways, as I was saying before, where'd I leave off with you at?
Luke Harper.
Oh, yeah, Cena Luke Harper. That, to me, could be a very interesting feud.
Yeah.
I mean, would Luke Harper, like, they're trying to build the United States Championship back up to where someone could take it off of Cena, and they'd be as legit as it was John Cena. But I don't think Luke Harper is the guy to do that.
No.
Nuh-uh, dude. So,
They'll probably have Reigns beat Cena for the U.S. title, or like a Ziggler or something like that.
no, because Ziggler's held those kind of championships 2 times. So, yeah, 2 times. So I think Ziggler might be disqualified from this. Now, if Ziggler would have answered the Open Challenge one week, that I wouldn't be surprised about. That I wouldn't be shocked about, because Ziggler and Cena have put on absolute great matches before, with Cena coming out on top on every single one of them. But I digress, because
No, go ahead.
because like I was basically saying here that Cena and Rusev, Cena and Ziggler, they put on great matches, but Cena's coming on top on every single one of them.
Yeah. Well, Ziggler beat him once in a ladder match, didn't he?
Yeah, I mean, that was with the help of AJ, and other than that, like, I've said this about John Cena so many times to people. A feud with Cena means 2 good things for you. 1, the exposure that you'll get, because when you're with John Cena, you'll get the exposure of your career. And then 2, you get 1 win out of Cena, and that's all you'll get. And you may not even get it in the best fashion that anybody would ever remember.
Yeah. I want Owens to
Like, if I'm losing. Well, NXT, John Cena did announce in his promo this week that NXT superstars do get the chance to answer the Open Challenge to Cena.
I don't want them to lose, or Owens to lose. I want him to actually beat him for the title, but not like on an opening challenge. Like, make it kind of a big feud.
Owens and Cena on the feud?
Guarantee that feud would be awesome.
It would, but here's the thing about NXT. This is what's weird to me. After Kevin Owens is done being NXT champion, I don't know where they go from here, because let me put it to you like this. Kevin Owens is your NXT champion right now, correct?
Correct.
And normally it takes guys not a long time, but a while to get to the NXT championship. And, oh my god, I have the sniffles. Yeah, and what it takes for these guys to get the championship is basically, it takes a while. But Owens did it in 2 months. So when Owens loses that championship, like normally when an NXT champion loses their championship, they get called right up to the main roster.
Yeah.
My question is to you, does that happen with Kevin Owens?
Yeah, of course it will. They probably put the title on him so soon so they can get him to the main roster faster.
Yeah, but they normally don't rush the process. They say, they don't give you like a timetable, but the normal timeline for a superstar being in NXT is a year and a half, 2 years.
Yeah.
And like the Adam Rose thing doesn't count, because Adam Rose is already Leo Kruger, who was down there for 2 years already.
Yeah.
And Tyler Breeze, he was signed to WWE Developmental in 2010.
Oh, wow.
Like, have you seen that E60 documentary they came out with?
I didn't.
Well, there was a piece of that with Tyler Breeze in it, and Tyler Breeze, he, how do I put it? Tyler Breeze was practically Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler minus the gimmick.
Yeah.
He was putting on great matches constantly, each and every time, and got no result of it.
Huh.
So, Breeze, he basically, I don't know. I guess my point on this was that, like, you want to be champion in NXT. It takes a while because then that's the end of your story normally, and then you go for your rematches, and then you're normally done. So coming on with John Cena feud by the end of this year or next, I could see like very late into this year or start of next year. I could see that. I could most definitely see that.
Yeah.
I just don't want that to be where Owen starts because if you've seen guys who started their careers with John Cena because you start on such a high platform, that's normally not good for you for the rest of your career. So I would like him to establish himself first and then go to Cena.
Yeah, that's what I say.
So that's just some food for thought. But let's move on here because we spent enough time with Cena Rusev. I mean, like, Cena probably get the most time out of us, although we'll probably give anybody throughout all of this. All right, the next match I want to get to. There's no Intercontinental Championship match. Did you hear about Daniel Bryan?
Yeah.
That's so sad, dude. Like, despite whether you like the guy or not, that's still sad to hear about that. Like,
oh yeah,
anyone.
Absolutely. I mean, if you guys don't know, I'm not a fan of Bryan, but he loves wrestling. He's a hard worker, and for him to just go out like that, I mean, he'll probably be back, but probably as like a part timer in a way, kind of like just slow down a bit. But yeah, it sucks, kind of.
You see him in the part-time role.
Yeah.
I didn't really look at... Oh, go ahead.
Wrestle a whole bunch. I mean, him getting injured constantly, they're going to lower his schedule probably. He'll show up for kind of big matches or once in a while.
Yeah, but that's the thing. WWE has announced like they want Bryan to be on TV every single week doing things with that championship to make it relevant, and if they give him a title, they're gonna want things to happen.
They're going to have to give that title to somebody big, though, like an Orton, I guess, because I know people might not want that, but it'll make the title look bigger, kind of.
You know what? I didn't think of Orton for that championship, but if they want to personify that championship, that actually is quite a good idea.
Yeah, that's who my next pick would be.
Like no, they wouldn't do that. You have your two longest tenured guys in the company right now, who are active, still wrestling as your champions, as your mid-card champions, and they're taking on all challengers.
Yeah.
And with Orton, like, I'm not going to say you get that dynamic where he's not going to win every week, but he's not going to do a U.S. Championship Open Challenge just like every couple weeks on Raw. Like, say we have 5 weeks till pay-per-view build. Say 3 out of those 5 weeks we get Intercontinental Championship matches.
Yeah.
And, like, it's the dynamic of Orton. You never know when he'll actually lose because he's not like Cena where, every match is going to be a John Cena win, and that's no shot at Cena at all right now at this point, but I'm just saying. Like, someone could catch Orton off guard one week and just get him.
True.
But then Orton still does that rematch clause and win it back.
Yeah.
But Orton for Intercontinental Champion, I didn't really see it that way, but I'm thinking Neville is going to be our next IC champ.
I think he should be the one to beat Orton or something like that.
Orton gets lower to that level before something with Rusev. If that's where they're going to go, then I'm open to Orton, but
yeah.
Let's just see where things develop before we start putting puzzles together that don't exist at this point.
True. Yep.
Did you see Extreme Rules? Did you catch it like after it was over, like at some point, like to rewatch it?
Parts of it.
Did you see the Tag Team Championship match?
I just know the New Day won.
Dude, that was a hell of a match, dude. I say it now, that match was absolutely spectacular.
Dang.
Like, I didn't expect much from the New Day. I was upset because the Lucha Dragons were not in the situation, and they could have put on an amazing match. But, like, I doubted the New Day, and they completely proved me wrong. They put on a great match with Ken Cesaro.
Dang.
And this Sunday, it's 2 out of 3 falls.
Shoot. If I ended a tie, and then the New Day will win.
Well, yes, I also see the New Day winning as well. But, like, I'm just excited for the format and see what these guys will do.
Yeah.
Like, actually, you know what's in a unique situation? I see, like, like, they come out, like, say Ken Cesaro come out first for the challengers, right?
Right.
And then I see, them getting attacked as they come out to the ring. They start the match, get whoever's in, because it looked like they pinned Tyson because, he's the smaller looking one of the two, him and Cesaro, and then they get chairs and they just beat up on Tyson Kidd, and that gets New Day disqualified, and that's one fall for Ken Cesaro, and then say whoever's wrestling out of the New Day, because if you haven't noticed, they're doing the Freebird rule with the New Day.
Yeah.
They have started the Freebird rule, which is actually something unique that they haven't done since '06, since the Spirit Squad. So, say Ken Cesaro get their fall. If they really want to make the New Day like really, really strong. No, I'm only kidding. But they really want to make the New Day look strong. They would get Ken Cesaro disqualification fall, and then if you want to make it quick, this is just a suggestion. They could have Big E hit the beginning or something.
Yeah.
But that's not where I want to go with this. I'm just saying things that could possibly happen if WWE doesn't really want to give and dedicate much time to this match. Yeah. So, I guess that's what we'll say our predictions on this one. I see this being another 5-star tag team match, just with the New Day coming out on top somehow.
Yeah.
Like the last good 2 out of 3 falls match we seen was Battleground 2014 with the Usos and Wyatt, and
that was good. That was
probably one of the only few bright spots of that show.
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second, dude. Something just popped up. Oh wait, never mind. Okay, but would I be shocked if Ken Cesaro won the titles back?
I wouldn't.
I kind of would. Like, I wouldn't either, because it make great story development for the New Day. Like, you get to see these guys mad that they lost the titles and then still trying to rain positivity down. I don't know. It just seems like this is a feud to me, like, where if you traded the tag team titles but like back and forth once or twice. Oh, my bad, man. Oh, God, that just came out of nowhere. If you traded the tag team titles back and forth a couple of times, it really wouldn't matter in this situation, because, like, it's like, if you haven't noticed, the New Day is like Bo Dallas. They try to stay positive 24/7, and then when they get angry, it's just like the most hilarious thing in the world.
Yeah.
So imagine losing the titles.
Oh, jeez.
All right, but final prediction for this match?
The New Day.
And 2 falls or 3?
3.
All right, so New Day and 3 falls. I'm going New Day and 3 falls as well. So we move on. I guess this match may be added to the pre-show. I don't think it's pre-show. It may have something. Oh, I think the tag team match may be the pre-show. I don't know. Either the pre-show match may be looking good. I don't know. I can't remember what it was. I'd have to look it up specifically, which I might just look at the card now. But not a pre-show match. The next match I want to move on to, we're probably not going to spend that much time on, which is just sad in and of itself. Bray Wyatt versus Ryback.
Wyatt's winning.
Wait, what?
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to silence my phone there. Yeah, I agree. Wyatt is winning this match. Wyatt's most definitely winning this match. I'm like, why would Wyatt? I don't want to say why would Wyatt lose. I can understand where W's coming from with that. Like, oh, Ryback's hot. The fans are loving him. But who do you want to benefit from this in the long term?
It really doesn't matter. I mean, they both don't really. They don't have a match where they can win or lose, and it just doesn't really matter, really. Like, they've lost so much already. Like, it's to the point it doesn't matter.
I just want Wyatt to win and this to be a one and done.
Yeah. I like Ryback, but, you know.
In my true opinion right now, there really is no real heat in this feud. This happened because Wyatt just, said things and then attacked Ryback, and this feud isn't really much to me.
Yeah, clear. I mean, it could be a good feud, if they tried hard enough, but it's not really that big.
They haven't put much into this on the past couple of Raws, it just seems like.
Yeah.
All right. I know about the favorite four match. You can move on from that. Dean Ambrose had an interview this week with Michael Cole. Yeah, know about that. All right. Next, I move on to the Divas match. Naomi, Nikki Bella.
Gee, that's kind of tough.
For the first time in a while, I'll agree with you on that. Not me agreeing with you, but the first time in a while, I'll agree. Calling a Divas match at this point in time is tough.
Yeah.
Like
I
even
say
the,
Naomi.
you say Naomi.
Yeah.
See, I want to say Nikki. I'm not going to go there at this point in time because they just brought Tamina in to be Naomi's like family bodyguard or whatever they want her to be. Like for AJ and her situation, she was a managing bodyguard for Naomi. It's basically she's like that's what family's for.
Yeah.
And the guys that do Twitwell over there at on the Nizzle YouTube channel, they're going all in for Naomi at this point in time.
Yep.
Wait,
I
hold
want Nikki to win, but Naomi will win.
on. All right. Okay, you said you want Nikki to win?
Yeah.
I want her to win too, dude. I'm all behind Naomi. Not Naomi. I'm all behind Nikki. I just feel like you shouldn't stop her at this point. Like, where they've gone wrong completely is making her into a straight-up babyface.
Yeah.
And like, how are actions supposed to be taken as babyface actions? I'm not getting that because like, look what she did. If you look what she's done in the past couple months, she's made fun of Paige. She's spray tan Paige. She's her and like they. If you look at the way they won at Extreme Rules, they cheated Naomi.
Yeah.
And that's supposed to be classified as baby faces? I don't understand that. Like, you know what's sad?
Huh.
When a match like this has more build-up, it feels, than Ryback and Wyatt.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Like, I'm more interested in the Divas division, and that's no shot at the Divas or Wyatt, but I'm more interested in that. And the Divas, yes, they get their time in the ring now, but story building wise, like normally when men get more of, time within a story, this is sad. This is very sad. Would you happen to agree there?
Yeah, totally.
All right, so we're gonna move on here to. Oh yeah, there's another. I believe there's another Sheamus and Ziggler match.
Let's go, Sheamus.
Yeah, see, Sheamus going over here entirely. Like last time, Ziggler won, and then Sheamus still made Ziggler do the dirty deed, no pun intended, and made him kiss his arse, as they like to say it.
Jeez.
And I see Ziggler completely losing this match. I mean, probably a dirty finish, but I can see no, not a dirty finish. I see Ziggler losing. Say he goes for the zigzag, right? And like how they grab the ropes, like when they want to reverse it. Sheamus grabs the ropes, Ziggler rolls back, runs out Sheamus and gets a bro kicked. That's how I see it ending.
Yeah, I see it too. Absolutely. I hope Sheamus wins. So, yeah, let's go, Sheamus.
And then that segues us into our next feud. Actually, they can make a Fatal 4 out of this next month. Oh my God!
What?
I just got a brilliant idea. Elimination Chamber at the end of the month for the Intercontinental Championship. Sheamus, Ziggler, Barrett, Neville, insert Randy Orton and someone else. Randy Orton and Rusev.
Yeah, that's probably what they might go with.
That would be like extremely interesting. We can jump into that conversation after we finish up these preview predictions. Just keep that one in the back of your mind. Just keep Elimination Chamber in the back of your mind. We can talk about that after we're done with this in NXT. Or we can talk about that in between. But, we also have here, next up, Neville versus King Barrett. Now, I'm pretty sure This will have something to do with the Intercontinental Championship because this is supposed to be Daniel Bryan's spot.
Yeah, I didn't even know that was just gonna happen.
I think Noah takes another pay-per-view win.
I hope so. I think so. Yeah.
Wouldn't surprise me if Barrett did win. Like King of the Ring, in all honesty, is just a title. It doesn't mean like you have to win every single match.
Yeah, definitely.
But what's his face? So we're both going Neville for the win.
Yeah. Barrett does have a chance at winning though.
I wouldn't be shocked. But my next thing is finally.
Huh?
No, I'm trying to see if we got everything. Okay. Fatal four-way time.
Okay.
Rollins leaves champion. That's how I feel about it.
Definitely. Yep.
And if we're gonna break this match down, anybody you wouldn't be surprised to see take the title off of Rollins?
I guess Reigns.
I guess if Vince really wanted to go that way and have another Reigns and Lesnar match at SummerSlam and swerve us all.
Yeah. What if they all turned on Orton? No, that wouldn't happen.
Imagine a triple powerbomb through the announce table tomorrow.
That'd be sick. I'd take the Shield again. They're not going to do that, but I'd like it.
It reminds me. Go ahead. I want to hear you.
All the titles, like Ambrose won the U.S., Rollins won the Intercontinental, or Reigns wins the U.S., Ambrose wins Intercontinental, and then Rollins has a WWE title, and they're like a heel faction with all the titles.
That would be sick. And
I love that.
Let me explain this. I found an article earlier that my friend Derek sent me. It basically said that WWE wants to put the Shield together because they now have their own defined personalities now. Like Rollins being the genius, Reigns being the powerhouse, and Ambrose being the lunatic. Like they've defined their personalities to the crowd.
Yeah.
And they said that'd be like backward booking. But I don't feel as if it really would. They want to do something with the Shield by WrestleMania time. And like they don't have anything planned for the Shield until like together until like late next year. So after this payback, this would really like be it.
Oh, 1 sec. Hold on. Yeah. 1 sec. Come in.
Alright, so Matt has to go somewhere real quick, and in my position, I am sitting here, telling you guys this is gonna be a really good match. This Fatal 4-Way. As much as I love Dean Ambrose, I have to admit Seth Rollins will win this match because it makes the storyline sense of him going on a feud. Next, I don't know where, but like it'd be really, really interesting to me if they did another Money in the Bank World Championship match, like put 6 of the top contenders in, and then just have them in the World Championship match, and then say Lesnar, not Lesnar. Why am I saying Lesnar? That's coming later. Say Rollins goes on to win that match in some sort of scummy way, shape, or form, something like that, but we'll see what it comes. We will most definitely see what comes. Alright, so I just want Dean to win though. If I'm being completely honest, I want Dean to win because I'm a huge Dean Ambrose mark, and I just want to say, when it comes to Dean Ambrose, it's just imagine that dude with the championship. Like I'd just mark. I was talking about like what it would be like if Ambrose won and all that good stuff. And Ambrose already said that. He's like basically kayfabe-wise. He didn't say kayfabe-wise, but he's like the authority would be extremely mad. They'd be like, Dean Ambrose would know that he's in for a beating every single week his career that he holds that championship.
I'd love him as champ, but I don't see that happening. I would like it, but it almost would be like it's tough to explain. It's probably not going to happen though. It'd be unrealistic, I guess.
Yeah, it would be, and I just hope he doesn't eat the pin, if we're going to be completely honest here, because he's still on top 2 out of 3 weeks on the last couple of Raws, and those are the 2 straight weeks that he's been involved in this feud.
He's probably there to take the pin. Just saying, sadly.
What about Orton, man?
I don't know. I mean, that would be the best one to go with, but really, it's going to be Ambrose.
We go off a finisher fest. Okay, Spear to set. No, yes. How are we going to start this? Rollins moves. Rollins moves, spear to Ambrose. What do you call it? Whatever Rollins' finisher being, that's leg sweep DDT, not leg sweep DDT, RKO to Reigns.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
RKO to Reigns. Ambrose somehow gets up and no-sells that. The Dirty Deeds on Orton, not on Orton. Yeah, on Orton, and then Orton gets thrown out of the ring, so Seth doesn't have to use a finisher to beat Orton. And then 1, 2, 3, he pins Randy Orton.
Yeah.
That way it makes storyline sense because Randy Orton and Seth Rollins have been in this since the same time, since the same time that they've been in this for a while. Like they've had a story going for a while here. And then Rollins is done with Orton, and then Ambrose is going to go on to start the summer of Ambrose, and Reigns will go on wherever he's going to go, and it's not going to be far from the World Championship, I'll tell you that for sure.
I don't really care about Reigns. He can do whatever he wants, or whatever they want him to do. He doesn't bother me. I don't like him, but, you know.
I'm not a Roman Reigns fan at all, man. I don't know if I expressed it to you or not, but if anyone knows how much of Roman Reigns fans I am not, how much of a fan I am not of Roman Reigns, if you haven't seen it or you have seen it or whatever the case being, go check out the Royal Rumble review that I did a while ago back in January. I lost my mind, man. I lost my mind. All right, but we're both calling this Rollins winning, right?
Yeah.
All right. That Elimination Chamber discussion. What were we going to get into here?
Go ahead. You start how you're saying.
Okay, I was going to say it'd be great to put the IC Championship in the middle of this. Like the WWE Championship already gets so much exposure. The IC Championship of the US Championship. Put one of those in this format, and it's a beautiful thing to see.
Yeah.
I mean, Daniel Bryan's gone, so how else to contest the championship but in one of WWE's biggest platforms? Like that. Man. But, I guess... Oh, my God.
What?
Could you imagine Neville doing, like, a red arrow off the pod and then Orton somehow catching him into an RKO?
Yeah.
It'd be like the Evan Bourne situation, except the red arrow is 10 times sweeter than a regular shooting star press, and from it being that high in the sky...
Yeah.
That'd make it 10 times better.
Uh-huh.
So, I don't know. Just some food for thought.
Yeah, that's what they should do.
And then, move on to my favorite wrestling product today, NXT. So did you see it this week, bud?
Some of it. I don't know where to find it. Like, online, I need to find a streaming site.
You can watch it on the website I give. You can watch it on Watch Wrestling.
Oh, okay.
Like, what do you call it? I'm surprised you didn't look there. You can find it there. All you have to do is go to the live network page.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty simple. But, what was I going to say to you? Yeah. I mean, they had Solomon Crowe versus Baron Corbin start the show out, right?
Right.
I just want to reach up on this topic. They had Baron's going to bore you chance.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if I'm the only one here, but I don't find Baron Corbin much interesting.
He's kind of a cool character, but not fun in ring.
This is what people don't realize about Baron Corbin. I don't know if I'm just the only one who feels this way, but he's an entrance and a finisher, and that's it. Like, is that bad judgment or a wrong assessment of Baron Corbin? You heard me?
Sorry, go ahead.
Baron Corbin is like, he's an entrance and a finisher.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, and so much so that the crowd is not into him as a babyface, that they basically, in a way, kind of made Corbin the heel.
Yeah.
Like, they've They turned Rhino full babyface for this one because Rhino is more like it's easier to get behind Rhino for the fans.
Definitely.
But I'm calling Corbin winning this one at Takeover.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. He's for sure winning.
And here's what scares me: I see Corbin getting into the mix for the World Championship.
Shoot.
But the thing is, with Corbin, I just don't want. If he gets in the World Championship mix, I just want it to be like an Alexa Bliss thing when she got in the World Championship mix. Do not make it a live special main event.
Yeah.
Just make Kevin Owens destroy him on NXT TV.
Yeah.
Oh, and if anybody hasn't heard the recent rumor, there's a Reddit user named I can remember his name, but it's not Forever Mets fan or whatever, Mets fan forever, who has given us a couple of breaking stories, but then he's also said some stuff that has been completely false. It's not him, but I'm going to say this much about him. This has been rumored now that Samoa Joe was signed by WWE yesterday. And WWE has yet to confirm it, or they have yet to deny it, either or. But if Samoa Joe has been signed for, what do you call it?
NXT?
Yeah, if he's been signed, apparently the rumor is it's a 2-year deal, and he's apparently, from what the story says, going to be appearing at the very end of NXT's TakeOver special, Unstoppable, this Wednesday night on the WWE Network to start signs of a Samoa Joe Kevin Owens feud.
I think that'd be awesome, guys. I wasn't always too big into Samoa Joe. I know him. I've seen a lot of his matches. He's pretty fun in ring. And him in NXT, I think, would work pretty well. So I hope he does make an appearance.
Oh,
I kind of like him as a heel, though, kind of. But, it can work either way.
Joe versus Steen, I'm doing it again. Joe versus Owens would be that kind of thing where it's like, you looked at these guys, you looked at they have similar styles, the only difference is that Samoa Joe has better striking. The only thing is, they're the same guy. They're practically the same guy, except Kevin Owens is more smarky and not bad-mouthed. What's the word I'm looking for?
Yeah, I completely agree.
Like, he totally get away with being the heel in this feud.
Yeah.
And if you're going to ask who can make it work better, it's definitely Kevin Owens.
Definitely.
Like, you look at who's better at being an absolute jerk. Kevin Owens, 100%.
Yep.
But I'm actually looking forward to that. But if anybody hasn't heard it yet, oh my god, I have the sniffles today. This is not fun.
Yeah, me too.
Hideo Itami has been injured, and he is out for 6 to 8 months with a shoulder injury. Now, if anybody does remember the fantasy booking of Finn Balor, not Finn Balor. Actually, I have been talking about a Finn Balor versus Hideo Itami, not Finn Balor versus Hideo Itami. Finn Balor versus Tyler Breeze match for a while. That's going to happen. And then we may get Tyler Breeze and Kevin Owens later in that same night. But wait, I just actually thought about this too. WWE has not announced Sami Zayn being off of this,
Off TakeOver?
Yeah. TakeOver Unstoppable.
That's it, yeah.
They haven't announced him being off of that.
Yeah, like, remember, or go into what you said. Remember how we were saying, like, how it's the kayfabe-wise of Sami Zayn being injured?
This could be a work. Yes, this could absolutely be a work. Because normally in the situations, they take that person off immediately. And basically, Kevin Owens, like, if you noticed on NXT with the promo that they had, they edited that so hard. Sammy basically was told by Kevin Owens, I know you're hurt. I know where you're hurt. I know I'm the one that injured you, and I'm going to do it again, and this time you're not coming back. That could be a swan song in the main roster.
Yep.
And honestly, I'm not opposed to that. But I'm not opposed to any stretch of the imagination of that. So, you know what? If they're playing this off, Zayn can definitely seem like weak in this match. This works. Sami Zayn doesn't just lose 2 times to Kevin Owens. dominantly in dominant fashion for Owens, and Owens can move on and Zayn can move on.
Yep.
And although if NXT really wanted to keep this going for a long, long time, they really could. But Sammy's had his run at NXT since 2013, and they have to finish this up.
Yep, I agree.
So, I'm going with KO.
Me too. I hope he wins. I think he wins, or he will win.
But next up, though, we get Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch.
Yeah.
Who are you calling for this one?
Let's see. Probably Sasha Banks.
I agree. I 100% totally agree with you. But it wouldn't surprise me if Sasha did lose this, too. You know why I say this, right?
Why?
Because, like, if she lost it, she'd have a rematch, of course. But it could also be a sign that she didn't call it to the main roster. Like, they would not have her lose that championship for any sort of reason, unless she was going up to the main roster.
Yeah. So, yeah, she's not going to lose it.
But there's still the possibility of it. You never know. Like, all I gotta say is just don't leave it at the back of your mind. If we're gonna break down these women and how they've like done this, this has been a great way to build a story. If you haven't noticed, since November they've been doing this. When Sasha recruited Becky and said, "Look at yourself in the mirror and look what you've been doing." It's basically the same way they built the BFFs back in NXT, which was Sasha Banks, Summer Rae, and Charlotte. And she basically told her, "Join me. This isn't a friendship. This is just aligning yourself with me and learning." And they aligned themselves, and it actually worked out pretty well. So that's where Becky got her Fatal 4 match for the NXT Championship. She lost, but she did say if there's anybody who won the NXT Championship, she's glad it was Sasha Banks.
Yeah.
And then she did plant the seed that said, "Don't worry, Sasha." She's like, "But don't worry. Remember that I still am coming for that championship." So, Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch have come this far, and they've come from being friends to enemies. And it's been a pretty convincing story, and I'm pretty sure when they show the video package for this match, that's where it's going to start.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see the video package for this match. If you guys know, like, the video package had been the biggest one of the past couple months where I still can't get over, and I can't wait to see part 2 of what they make for this. Zayn and Owens.
Yeah.
Like, that video package was absolutely epic.
What was that? Oh, that was a few months ago now, looking back.
Wait, what'd you say?
Oh, never mind. Go ahead.
No, that Owens and Zayn video package is absolutely epic. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Like, dude, I'm not going to say that's the best video package I've seen in years, but it's pretty close.
I say the best one since CM Punk versus John Cena at Money in the Bank.
Oh, yeah, that was a thing, too. I forgot about that.
Yeah, that one was incredible.
What was another good one I remember? There was the...
Shield Wyatt. I thought that one was awesome.
What?
Shield Wyatt.
Oh, that was incredible, too. There was Shield Wyatt.
Lesnar Cena was good.
The video package lead in that, I wasn't too high on that. Like, it just felt like standard main event type thing for me. Because I don't even think they had a brawl in between that time.
No.
The first time they laid hands on each other within this new feud was leading up to Night of Champions, the go-home show, where Cole was lying and saying Cena busted Lesnar's nose.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm trying to think. There was this other one I could remember. I can't remember right now. Let's just move on, though. Yeah, let's just move on. Oh, wait, no. I know you're not high on him at all, but there's this Tyler Breeze thing that came out last year at TakeOver. And basically defined Tyler Breeze is like, he's like, I came in here, he's like, I was just another pretty face, but it's 2014. Everyone has a cell phone. Everyone has a camera, and he's like, you can take your camera capturing me being number one contender. He's like, I'm not a joke to be taken. I'm not a joke to be taken lightly. He's like, this waistcoat and all this stuff. He's like, does it still my opponent off? Yes, but it shouldn't make them. This shouldn't make them think that I'm anything so that's not a threat. No. And it was basically like a 3-minute video package of Tyler Breeze defining who he truly is behind that gimmick. And for those who want to say that Tyler Breeze got stuck with a bad gimmick, no, he made this himself. NXT told Tyler Breeze, if you can't find a suitable gimmick, sorry, but you're fired. And this is what's worked.
Wow.
Like, I'll probably send you the E60 documentary. Like, wait, are you on Twitter?
Me?
Yeah, I hate to have this conversation in the middle of this. Are you on Twitter?
Yeah, I have a couple of them.
I'll send you on Twitter. But basically, I'm not going to sit here and go through the whole thing with him and the takeover package from last year. But that was another good one I saw. But if we're going to segue to that, I don't know if they'd want to make Tyler Breeze look weak facing Kevin Owens later. If it does happen and Sammy doesn't compete. So if Sammy can compete, do you think they just go the safe route and go Finn Balor?
Yeah.
Like, I could honestly see that coming.
Yeah.
I mean, but if we're going to, like, talk about Finn, dude, this man is my favorite NXT star. He is just absolutely fantastic.
I like him, but I don't like his finisher that much. That's the only problem I have with him is his finisher.
What do you have against the coup de grace?
He just steps on him.
Have you seen the legitimate move that he's done in New Japan, how he actually does it? Like, he's not being extremely stiff about it, but he still lands on them.
Yeah, I've seen. That's cool, but how it is right now, it's like, it's okay.
But the way he still does come down, it makes it look like an actual impactful stomp. The only difference is he lands on his butt instead of fully landing on you.
Yeah.
And like the way they sell it, like when they show it in slow motion, they just show him landing on you, then they unpause it and unfreeze it. So, I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, I have no problem with the coup de grace.
I mean, it's fine. I'm just not too into it.
So, if we're going to make two predictions here. If Zayn is healthy, do you take him going into this?
Winning it?
Huh?
Winning it? Beating Owens?
No, not Owens. I mean, if Zayn really is, like, kayfabe hurt, do you take Finn Balor going to be Tyler Breeze?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Let me repose that question because I did not make that sound any sort of right. Okay, let me get this completely straight. If Sami Zayn is actually hurt, do you take Balor?
I take Balor.
But if he's not really hurt and he can actually wrestle the match and they're just trying to pull off an injury, I'm taking Breeze to win. Yeah, I'm taking Breeze to win.
Oh, okay.
But I agree with you on the Balor thing if Sami can't really compete.
Yeah.
All right, but there's a new match that was just announced for this, and I can't believe they're making this happen. But Dana Brooke, I don't know if you heard that side, but Dana Brooke and Emma versus Charlotte and Bayley.
Oh. How do you know that was the thing? What could have happened?
This just was announced. I'm sorry, let me silence my phone. Who do you take in this match?
I don't even know. I'd have to kind of watch to... I haven't seen any build for it, like, a whole lot, but...
Also, it's Dana Brooke being jealous that Charlotte got chose for to be the sponsor girl for Tap Out, since WWE is sponsored by Tap Out now, and they have Tap Out gear for training now. And Dana Brooke's jealous because she's the actual model, and Charlotte's really not. But Charlotte basically said, that's petty. We should be worrying about what's in the ring, and that's absolutely right. And Bayley and Emma's actual wrestling story, because we all know what's been holding Bayley back from the main roster kayfabe-wise. It's her lack of aggression. And Emma's trying to show Bayley that she has an aggressive side, and Bayley doesn't want to believe that. And she's like, do not worry about these fans. That's why I'm down here in NXT talking to you right now. And a couple weeks ago, I'm just going to say this, she smacked the taste out of Bayley's mouth, dude.
Damn.
But, anyways, I'm going to say right now that I absolutely see Dana Brooke and Emma winning this match.
Yeah?
I say that. Oh, we almost forgot another match on this card. We'll get to that after this. I sort say that because Dana Brooke's brand new. They're pushing her so hard right now. She's been on every episode of NXT since she's debuted. And you normally know because they have that huge roster rotation that they have. They had to get everybody in every week, and they've gotten Dana, and every week she's been there.
Wow.
In one way or another, whether it's a promo or a match or an interview, something. They've gotten Dana Brooke involved in. I mean, dude, she's muscular, and I'm going to be quite honest with you now, Dana Brooke is not good at anything that she does. I'll be completely honest with you. So I'm going to say because of the push that Dana Brooke's gotten and the fact that Charlotte's on her way out and she could put over Dana Brooke, they're going to make Dana Brooke pin Charlotte.
Wow.
Because she's already pinned Bayley.
Yeah.
So Dana Brooke gets the pinfall one over Charlotte, and Emma and Bayley, all right, they'll probably continue on after this. But if you haven't noticed, they're trying out Emma as a heel. And I'm absolutely digging it right now. You're right over there, bud?
Yeah.
All right, just checking, because you seem pretty quiet over there.
I know. I'm on medicine and drowsy, kind of.
For those of you guys who don't know, Matt is a little sick over there, but he's CM Punking his way through this. He's working through this. Matt, just take a Z-Pack, buddy. You'll be all right. Let me explain this part to you. There's another match I forgot. Blake and Murphy versus Enzo Amore and Colin Cassidy.
Oh, wow. How long is the show going to be? 2 hours or 3?
What, the show takeover?
Yeah.
Yeah, but everything on the card, it seems like it's going to be more than a 2-hour show, right?
Yeah.
It's 2 hours.
Oh, alright.
So, Blake and Murphy versus...
Quick.
Huh?
I'll go by kind of quick for NXT because the matches are pretty entertaining, so it probably won't be too slow. Dude,
their matches at TakeOver Special, they make sure every one of them is solid. They make sure the matches go from solid to great, and the main event will be phenomenal no matter what. But
yeah,
I say Blake and Murphy retain their titles.
Yeah, definitely.
And either Carmella will have turned on Enzo and Cass, or Carmella will have turned and Alexa Bliss will help.
Wow.
Because you didn't see this last week's episode, Carmella completely burned Blake and Murphy.
Dang.
She burned them insanely bad, dude.
Wow.
but let's get down to business here. I see Blake and Murphy retaining their championships, and Blake and Murphy will get killer heat because if you haven't noticed, outside of Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, Enzo Amore and Colin Cassidy are two of the most overbuilt entities in NXT as a whole.
Wow.
Enzo Amore more because I don't want to say he made Colin Cassidy, but the gimmick is mostly his, and Enzo Amore is so popular that he's been able to basically, I'm not going to say carry, but he's technically made Carmella, and he technically made Big Cass.
Huh.
So I say Enzo, when Carmella turns, she's going to be hated, dude. And, she won't be able to get... That crowd will want to kill her. I'm not over-exaggerating when I say this. That crowd is going to want to kill her.
Kill her?
Her turning on them for Blake and Murphy. This is how into it that crowd was when Blake and Murphy approached Carmella again. They started chanting, "No means no, no means no, no means no," because Carmella's been saying, "No, I will not join you."
Wow.
And then they started chanting "creepers." They're into Enzo and Cass, dude. They don't want Carmella leaving them. As much as the crowd actually hates her, but she's embraced the babyface side, and she basically said, "Enzo and Cass are gonna beat you guys," blah blah blah. And she's like, "Oh, she's like, both of you couldn't, you just keep bothering me," all that stuff. And to sum it up, it's basically, "No, I'm not going with you. You guys can get out of here, you creeps, because you're SAWFT, soft." And if you haven't noticed, cool side note, Byron Saxton's been calling it NXT lately with Corey Graves and Rich Brennan.
Huh.
They're probably doing that because of what happened after WrestleMania with Byron not being able to sell anything correctly like the Red Arrow. He just said, "Oh, Neville was a Red Arrow," and didn't. That would have infuriated me too. If I'm new to Adrian Neville and he just says, "Oh, the Red Arrow," it's no big deal, and I've never seen that before. It's oh, I guess they don't care.
Some of his, it's incredible.
What, when Saxton did that?
No, the move is good, I'm saying.
Oh, dude. Thanks to Neville, and I mean this negatively and positively, I can't look at the Shooting Star Press the same way anymore because of what happened.
Yeah.
When it comes to the ratings of the Shooting Star Press, I can't look at that correctly because of the Red Arrow looks so beautiful. It just...
Yeah.
It's okay, it's a twisting Shooting Star Press, and just looking at regular Shooting Star Press, I don't even pop for it anymore. But, I see Carmella turning, and I don't know how that's going to affect the crowd next week. NXT crowds are normally effective through everything. They're normally good through everything, but I'm scared that might kill the crowd for a match. All right, what you do, this is what you do. If I'm Triple H and I'm booking this correctly, I booked the Tag Team Championship match nowhere near my main event. I open up with Enzo and Cass to really get the crowd going. And after that, you know what the cooldown match is?
Huh.
You can go two routes with this, but if you're gonna have to knock these two matches out because you gotta know, the Dana Brooke match is not gonna be a favorite match at all. And Corbin and Rhino, people are gonna want that to be quick.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Yeah, they're not gonna have that be a long match. That'll probably be a couple minutes.
So I'm gonna go Corbin and Rhino. Should be after the Enzo and Cass thing, so the crowd has time to just relax after that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then that's where you go. If we're booking this right now, and then that's where you go to the women's tag team match after that. At least the crowd will be a little injected in that because they can make fun of Dana Brooke during the match to get their frustration out and all that stuff. And then that's where you go toward the triple threat and then the main event. Well, the one-on-one, then the main event. And if I'm forgetting anything, then I am sorry. But that's how I'd book it personally. You got any ideas?
Nah, man, you nailed it. I agree.
Let's move on to the next thing we got here. Actually, we've done previewing predictions for both of these shows. So, anything? Okay, I just want to ask you here. Anything really intriguing you for this show coming up? Either of these shows or anything this month? Elimination Chamber? Anything?
Oh, both of them. I think both the pay-per-views have something big. I'm sure the Fatal 4-Way will be a good match, but I'm more excited for Owens and
Zayn
again. Yeah, I'm not the big Steen, but I'm like, no, that's not right.
I called him Steen once in this. If you actually caught that one.
Yeah.
I'm like, see, here's the thing about Steen. I'm like, oh wait, I'm Owens. I am sorry. I wonder how he it has to happen because people legendarily know him as Kevin Steen. I wonder how he takes that when someone just randomly, "Hey, Kevin Steen!" I wonder if he smiles. I'm just gonna ignore you. I know who I was, so I'm just gonna ignore you.
Yeah.
But I wonder what they're going to use the Elimination Chamber for. That's the last thing I'm a little pondering. Like, what are they going to use that thing for?
Probably the title match and the IC title match.
Probably, and I'm too lazy because I've yet to silence my phone. But it doesn't matter. I don't think we have much left to really talk about here. I wasn't really able to watch Ring of Honor last night because I couldn't find anything that it was streaming on, and it's not up on the website today that I was going to go and watch it on. So whenever it comes out, I will let you guys know, and I actually will review it because I do Ring of Honor events rarely, and it just happens to happen soon. And I don't know. Go ahead.
What are you more excited for, Ambrose in the main event or TakeOver?
See, I love Dean Ambrose to death, but NXT TakeOver events, that's an entire show versus just one Dean Ambrose, so I gotta say TakeOver. Yeah, I gotta say TakeOver, although that doesn't take away anything away because I am pretty amped. I am pretty amped about Dean Ambrose being in the main event, and a fair four especially, where the Shield can reunite and do some crazy stuff. Like, not reunite, just do some, crazy Shield spots.
Yeah.
But, anything else you want to get to here, Matt?
Nah, man, it's all good.
All right, I think we're through here.
Yep.
All right, so, Matt, you want to shout your stuff out? Follow you on Twitter, YouTube, whatever it would be.
Yeah, I think my Twitter name for wrestling is Matt WCW. I think so. It might be that. This message, if you really want to know, you can comment on a video on YouTube, Matt Jarrett Show. So yeah, sorry I was quiet, but I've had a cold lately, and they put me on this medicine this morning, and I'm like really drowsy, so I'm just like, I'm there, but I'm not all there, kind of, for right. It's gonna be like that for like 4 hours, I think, on the medicine. So yeah.
He's working his way through this, people. He'll be fine.
Yeah.
If you want more Matt, or not, either way, you're going to get more because Matt will be here for the Payback review.
Yep. Go ahead.
After we get...
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, dude.
Yeah, I was actually going to be on the one last time, but we had to take my sister to college, and then tomorrow I wasn't sure if I was going to make it because I was going to go hang out with my friends and watch the Ducks, the Blackhawks game. But I'm just going to watch that at home because I have to be resting. So I'll be watching that. And by the time that's over, the pre-show should be starting. So I can get some stuff done. Then the show will start, and yeah, I'll be able to watch.
And you mean the pre-show, you'll be watching the pre-show being disappointed about how your Anaheim Ducks lost?
We'll see.
I'm not going to bring on to a hockey conversation. I'm just going to say this much: Blackhawks in 6. That's all I'm going to say. So,
see,
we know what's going to happen. I see Frederick Anderson cracking before I see Corey Crawford cracking.
Maybe. We'll see. See. Goes down tomorrow.
There were goals given up in that Winnipeg series. I'm just saying there were goals given up in that Winnipeg series that shouldn't have been even given up in the first place.
True.
And then goals given up like the one that happened in Game 2 to end it, and not Game 2, Game 3 to end it, and the Johnny Gaudreau goal. Johnny Hockey, people.
He's gay.
Matt's just butthurt. All right, but guys, if you don't know the drill, then I'm going to explain it to you already. Follow me on Twitter at gmaster90 TWF. TWF being, I'm going to shout out a couple of things here. The WWE Forum, one of the greatest wrestling forums that you can ever go to, ran by fellow YouTuber CM Pulse. You can go check him out, CM Pulse. Go check out Matt, his channel, Matt Jarrett Show. He does, well, I don't even know if he'll be doing reviews anymore because he does this with me. But
yeah.
I basically just put up stuff up there, like, basic fan stuff, like my favorite this, my top 10 that. Like, stuff like that I'll be putting up nowadays, and
all the current stuff, if you want to watch the videos, just wait on here because that's where it's at, pretty much.
Yeah, basically. If you want to see Matt, you're mostly going to just come here on weekends for Wrestle Talk.
Yeah.
And is there anything else I wanted to break down here? Oh yeah, WWE Forum. Oh yeah, and go to, and you guys want to really talk wrestling, go to some great people over there at, on Facebook. It's a pro wrestling group called Tweetoff. basically some of the most compassionate, not compassionate, well, I'm screwing up here. Some of the most passionate wrestling fans on planet Earth today. And my camera's off, and this is a video I meant to do earlier this week. I'm going to show you guys right now how to download Wrestling Amino. Yeah, I'm going to show you guys right now how to download Wrestling Amino. Matt, have you signed up for this yet?
I didn't. I forgot. I will do that soon.
All right, so if you don't know how to do it, and I'm pretty sure you have an Android, Matt,
Yeah.
you can watch how I do this.
Oh, okay.
Why do I have a little Panda Pop app on my phone? And I ignore that. Anyways, we're going to proceed with the following. Wrestling Amino. I don't play Panda Pop. Wrestling Amino right here. If you guys can see it, let me let the camera focus in on my phone. I don't know if it can really focus in, but you click Wrestling Amino, and then it's like a picture of a guy, like a wrestling luchador in a mask. Oh, you can see that, right, Matt?
Yeah.
All right, it's a picture of like a wrestling luchador in a mask. I already have it. You can open it, and then as it's loading now, you can see things like people are putting up like blogs, polls, the other sources of amino, some other things. Like there are payback prediction things. There's a Daniel Bryan story in here. Like you can find wrestling stories in here. You can even talk wrestling with people. So if I'm not live tweeting tomorrow, by the way, at gmaster90twf, then you'll probably find me live talking this as I amplify this Triple H picture more and more and more on here. Yeah, but there are polls and everything. I'm on here. I haven't I only really use this to live talk show, so I don't even really remember my username. I think it's just like G Masters. Gordon Maston, you can probably find me at my name is like just my normal name, name of the channel, name or whatever I have. So you guys can find that there, and that would be it. And I just played the part of Michael Cole because I already showed you guys how to do it last week. But if you guys didn't watch last week, you'd know now. So thank you guys for watching. And Matt, any last words?
Yeah, thanks for having me, man. This is awesome again.
You're welcome, man. So guys, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Go super kick that like button, German suplex that subscribe button, and I don't know, curb stomp or dirty deeds that comment button, whatever you prefer. So thank you very much for watching, guys, and see ya. Go Blackhawks.